here with a very nice lady. How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Mary.
Nice to meet you, Mary.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Where are you from originally?
Delaware.
Can you tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up?
Grew up on a farm, believe it or not. It was great. I mean, had everything I needed. Didn't want for anything. I mean, didn't really want anything either. We were happy going to the dollar store getting stuff. Everybody else needed expensive stuff. We didn't. Didn't matter. Well, it still doesn't matter that much. I hate shopping. I'm not your typical girl. I hate spending money.
So you grew up with your mom and dad?
Mm-hmm. Up until about a year ago. And stuff went south and I left.
Let's go in high school and middle school. Let's talk about that. What type of student were you?
Up until high school, I was almost a straight A student. 9th grade year, same thing. And then I started smoking pot. Still stayed straight A's. Then I got my wisdom teeth pulled. I was out for 8 weeks. Couldn't catch back up, so I dropped out. I mean, I didn't even know what hard drugs were until 8 years ago when I started.
Yeah, tell us your story about addiction. What led you there?
I was in a bus accident, and my doctor had me on pain pills for 12 years. I only took one a day of the 4 I was supposed to take. My insurance lapsed. I said, all right, I'll just stop taking them. And then I started feeling bad. I didn't know what withdrawal was until my mom told me. I said, how the hell do I get rid of it then? She said, you gotta keep taking the meds. So I bought perks. And then I met somebody who's like, you ever try crushing them and sniffing them? I said, no, why would I do that? And then I got high and liked it. So I kept doing that. And then I'm sick at work one day and my friend's like, here, do this. And it was dope. It was a hell of a lot cheaper. I could spend $20 on 16 bags or $20 on one pill. And spend $20 a week. And then it just went up and up from there. When I got here, I was doing probably a bundle at a time, about 4 bundles a day. Now I'm down to a bundle a day. So I'm slowly getting better.
How long have you been down here now?
3 months.
How has that 3 months been for you? Good and the bad?
The bad being robbed, and I met my husband 3 days after I got here. So that's been honestly a blessing. That's why I've slowed down and started getting better.
And you say your husband used to be an addict?
Yes.
And he's no longer? So where is he currently?
He's home.
But you're still struggling with your addiction. How does that relationship work?
It's been rough the last couple of weeks. So I'm sucking it up lately because it's worth it for me to keep him. So I'm gonna start Monday and try to start over. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, it is gonna work. I can't say I hope it works because I want it to work this time.
So you was in Delaware before you came to Kensington. What was your reaction?
I was driving up here every day.
To buy drugs?
For about a year before I came here and just stayed. Left my car, got on the train, and came up.
And you haven't been back since?
Haven't been back since. Call my kids every day, see them once a month. But right now, they don't need my bullshit. It's better for them to be with their dad.
How many kids do you have?
3.
And that's tough. What are some of their ages?
My youngest is 9. My mini-me is 14. And my oldest is 17.
And I'm sure you miss your children a whole lot.
My oldest knows what's going on now because he's old enough.
Do he understand?
He understands.
They don't judge you?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's good.
My middle just knows that something's going on. He's not sure what yet. Once he's old, I mean, I'm sure he's old enough now. He's 14, but I'd just rather not bring him into it yet.
So you're out here in Kensington, a very dangerous environment. What all drugs are you struggling with?
Heroin.
That's it. Fentanyl.
That's it.
Because there's no more heroin.
Once they put that in there, that's when everybody started going down.
When you started, you thought when you was taking the drugs from down here, you thought that we was getting heroin.
When I first was, yeah, 8 years ago. And then when they started putting the fentanyl and the tranquilizers in it, like that purple stuff they got out, I stay away from it.
Why?
It puts me down. That's what it does. It's made for animals. It's not made for people. Like, it puts me down.
Now, do you snort, smoke, or do you shoot?
I snort now. I used to shoot.
Have you experienced any abscesses from shooting?
One.
Yeah.
First time I ever in my ankle. I was out. I was down for 6 months. I couldn't walk. There was a hole in my leg. I didn't even go to the doctor.
So it just healed on its own?
Yeah, well, I'm CNA trained, so I know how to take care of it.
That's awesome. Do you help other people out
Yes,
here
I
with their
do.
wounds?
I do.
And what is the cause of these wounds?
Because they're missing. They're shooting because they want the high faster, and they don't know what they're doing. And it's probably wrong of me to help them with that, but I'd rather inject them. No, and I know what to do, like, safely, and have them sit with me for a bit after and do it safely, than them doing it and then having to lose a leg or an arm or something.
Now, you are a hitter. That's what they call people like you. Do you make a lot of money from doing that?
Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't, because I'd rather just help them not,
Right. Okay. So now, what do you do for work out here?
I've been panhandling.
Let's see your son.
Where you found me.
And how does society treat you when you're out there on the street?
Some days it's good, most days it's bad.
What are the bad days?
When they're laughing at you, they honk their horn to get you to come over, and then they roll the window up and drive off. Or they'll put money out, and then they'll pull it back in.
Do people really do that? Wow.
I had one guy last week, he handed me 50 cents. Even if they hand me 20 cents, which I had somebody do this morning, I say thank you and I keep going. Sometimes I don't always speak loud enough. He didn't hear me say thank you. I hear, hey, hold on, come back here. Matter of fact, give me my 50 cents back. And he took his 50, I gave him back his 5, so it's fine.
Wow.
And kept moving. Girl across the street that was panhandling, she comes over to me. She goes, I saw what that guy did. She gave me $5. I said, you don't gotta do that. She goes, I'm out here too doing this.
And have you been?
I've been maced at that light.
Anything? What's the worst thing that's happened to you since you've been on that road?
2 weeks ago, my whole upper thigh is a bruise. Car had to have been going at least 35 miles an hour, at least. Threw something out the window, had to have been a pitcher because it nailed me right in the thigh. I thought I had muscle damage. I don't know if it was a can of soda, a bottle of water, a fruit, something, but it was something heavy.
So you don't do dates or anything? Why not?
I mean, I don't knock anybody that does. And if they're gonna do it, own it, do it. I just can't. Me, and personally, I have a little bit more respect for myself, and that doesn't mean anybody that dates doesn't have respect for themselves. That's just what they want to do.
Drugs will make you do things.
I've been so sick and needed money, and I've had people. I can't. I've had people at the light tell me I'm going to hell for lying that I'm homeless because I look too clean. Just because I'm homeless doesn't mean I'm going to lose my self-respect and my cleanliness. I mean, my fingernails get a little dirty most of the time, but that's about it. I still try to shower every day.
How is it like for you finding a place to shower?
Luckily, there's a women's center on Kensington Ave.
And that's where you depend on the women's center? How often do you take a shower?
About 3-4 times a week.
What's your living status?
Right now, we are in a shelter.
Oh, that's good. Which one are you in?
There's only one couple shelter around.
What's the name of it?
I don't even remember the name of it. We just got in there 2 days ago.
So a couple shelter, and a lot of people say they're having a hard time finding a shelter that was.
You have to have a lot of contacts and like people that know people, and we had to pull ours together just to get enough people to say yeah.
Do you have curfews in your shelter?
Once we're in, but like if we go out, we can't come back in. But you don't gotta be in at you gotta be in by like 10, but you don't gotta be out like 4 or 5 a.m. You can wake up when you want to and all that. So.
How long do you have to wait to get your own place?
We are on waiting lists, so we're hoping not long.
What was the last job you had?
Last job I had on the books. Oh God, I think 15 years ago. I've had plenty of jobs after that. I can build your house, I can do your plumbing, put in your windows, I can just about anything. Jack of all trades, master of none.
So how was your life like before your addiction?
Honestly, it's about the same, just I wasn't getting high. Well, I probably was, just didn't realize it. I mean, I wasn't overtaking my meds or anything, but I was.
Right. So what's a typical day out here look like for you?
Panhandling for a good part of the day, and then trying to sleep.
How is it like trying to sleep in this environment?
If my husband's next to me, easy.
Well, you're in the shelter now. You're not outside the street, so that's better, right? Mm-hmm. How is it like in the shelter? What are the good and the bad about it?
I'm safe. I mean, I know I'm safe, but I still don't fully sleep all the way because I'm still like my surroundings. I think even in our own house, it's going to take a bit to get used to that again because I've been out so long. I've been homeless before. I've had my car, to be inside my car and moving around to a safe place at night and then do whatever.
What all struggles are you having out here currently?
The cold, food, and not a lot of people understand what's going on. And they judge you before they even know you.
Right.
You don't go to a library, pick up a book, look at the cover, and I don't like it. You read the inside, you read a couple pages, and then you decide. People don't do that with people. Not a lot of people do.
Now, since you've been in this toxic environment, what has been your worst experience that you have seen, heard about, or that has happened to you?
I've been robbed, and being in this environment, I haven't noticed it until my husband brought it to my attention the other day. I have adapted to my surroundings. I've become more of an asshole. I've always spoke my mind, but I'm always polite with it. Now, I have no fucks to give anybody anymore. I mean, if you're coming up to me, I still, hi, how you doing? I walk down the street, and people they like walk across the street like you're gonna rob them. And all you're saying is good morning.
Well, don't let society change the good person that you are, all right? Because you have a good heart. Don't let this ugly world turn you into an ugly person.
I know I've always been an asshole, but
hey,
everybody's entitled a little.
The world we're living in, but you're going to have good people that's going to come to you, and you can't be like that to them. You know?
I met a lot of them lately.
Yeah.
Some of the best people I've met have been in the last 3 months. Have helped me more in the last 3 months than maybe my entire life.
So for the 3 months that you have been down here, what advice would you give to people who want to come out here? What are the do's and the don'ts about this place?
If they're gonna come, I mean, you can't stop somebody if they're gonna come. If they're gonna come, be careful. Carry mace. I carried bear deterrent my first week out here because I've sprayed mace before and they keep on coming. Spray bear deterrent, they're going down. But you just gotta stay safe. Watch yourself. Watch people around you. They're gonna be your best friend. They might be, but they also might not be. They're gonna be your best friend because they want to rob you.
What keeps you going every day?
My kids.
It keeps you going every day? That's beautiful. Hopefully you can...
I spent the day with them at the zoo the other day.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was great.
What's the longest clean time you had?
36 hours in the last year.
That's okay. You know, you gotta take us 1 second at a time. Now, do you want to get off drugs?
I do.
Not so.
Now I want to. Like I've told people before, and they talk people into rehab. Nobody's gonna go unless they want to go, and I finally want to go. I've started to go plenty and then didn't go.
When you want to go? You want to go today because it's a mobile spot right up the block, and they told me they need people.
I know. I am doing stuff this weekend with my kids before I go in Monday because that I want to do. I want to see my kids before, because I see them and talk to them. Once I go in, it's going to be a few weeks before I can talk to them and then not be able to see them for a month or so. So I want to spend some time with them.
So are you 100%?
I am 100%. I'm going in on Monday.
What's your game plan for going? How are you going to make this happen?
I'm starting out at a detox to, make it a little easier to transition to an inpatient.
Okay.
Because
and what's your short-term goals now?
Short-term is just day by day. I can't. I try to plan for. I used to always plan for the long term. I'm a list. I like making lists, making sure everything's done.
Right. Right, you gotta write it down if you want to remember it, right?
But especially me, my ADD.
What are some things you love most about yourself?
Myself in general, I'm always, even in the situation I'm in, I'm always happy. I can always make the best out of every situation, no matter how bad it is. And that's what other people have always loved about me most.
When you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
A nurse.
Wow.
And I was for a bit.
Like helping people? Is there anything that you hate having to repeat to people every day? Or you hate having to repeat over to people? Is there anything like that?
No.
Right.
Some people need it. Some people have to hear it over and over again. And that's not my fault. That's not their fault. They just need to hear it.
Right. So when you are alone, what are some things that go through your mind?
What am I doing here? How did I get here? Even though I know the answers, I still ask myself every day.
Gotcha. Now, when you look at yourself in the mirror, when you look in the mirror, what do you see?
I don't look in the mirror anymore. I try not to. I cry.
How much you used to weigh before?
6 months ago, I weighed 190. I weighed myself yesterday, I weighed 135. I cried.
Drugs, the lifestyle would definitely, take.
My heaviest, I was 320. Got myself down to 190, healthy. I was just by eating and exercise. And then that last 60 pounds is because of the drugs. Lost my teeth. I don't like it.
At least you have hope and you are trying to get your life back, and that's a beautiful thing. Just don't give up. It's a lot of people that go through the whole process, go through the pain, get clean, and they end up coming back out here again. What do you think is in their mind when they do that?
It's something that they're used to. It's not what they know. It's like when my brother, for example, has been in jail most of his adult life since he was 17. Anytime he's out, he's only out for more than a month or so to give me another niece or nephew, and he's back in because that's all he knows. He doesn't know anything else. That's just something he's used to. It's the same thing with addicts. The longer you're doing it, it's all you're used to, so it's what you know. It's where you're comfortable. Wow. I try not to let myself get comfortable with that stuff because I know where my mindset's going to go.
Gotcha. If your friends and your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
That I love them and that I'm okay.
If you had to pick one or the other, if you had to pick to be invisible or to fly, which one would you pick?
I'm terrified of heights. I don't want to be invisible. What's that thing? Being homeless, you are invisible. A lot of people don't see you, even though you're there.
What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Yo, shout out to all the
stubborn goat.
Show your sign some love. What are some of your favorite foods?
Spaghetti, pizza, and Nutty Buddies. Nutty Buddies and Mountain Dew.
Nutty Buddies, that's a classic. She know what's up. Okay. All right. Do you have a favorite band or artist you listen to?
I've been stuck on Lil Baby lately.
Okay, she like Lil Baby. All right, shout out to her. Now, if you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
I've already thought about this one. I just instantly be clean or have never started at all. I was back with my kids and that I could make everybody not homeless.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. That's a beautiful thing. Now, what's this question I have for you? Okay, what do you want the world to know about you?
That I'm a person. I'm here. I'm not just existing. I'm here. I have feelings.
Right. Last question would be to take us home. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
Don't judge. Ask questions. Like I said before, you don't go to the library, pick up a book, look at the cover, and think, I'm not going to read it. You go look at the inside of the cover. You're going to read the back of the book. Ask questions. You don't know till you know.
Well said. AML family. AML family, I want to tell the lovely, married thank you so much for being courageous and educating the world, enlightening us. Hopefully her story resonate with somebody and they won't come down this road. And Mary, we wish you all the success in life. We pray that
Thank you.
another video we do of you will be,
After I'm yep.
And you know, we are a family over here. We stick together, so you're part of the AML family.
Thank you.
So, is there anything you're in need of we can help you with?
Right now, no. If somebody else is in need, though, help them. Right now, I have what I need.
Amen. AML family, remember, don't be bitter, be better. Until next time, we out there. Peace out.